Hey guys, how y'all doing? It's your girl Root. Welcome back. Another topic, subject. I'm not just well, not actually just the creators put it on my mind. Okay. And being in my own family around me for ever since I've been here, um, I've been concerned about this subject, and I have said that on different one of my videos and before I even made videos. Um, and I was concerned about the movie stars who are adopting black children and their own children and putting them into dresses, making the boys wear dresses or whatever. But then I had to realize what Age of Aquarius is all about, okay? And the feminine aspects of it. So I know I was showing her, I forgot her name, Charlize, C-H-A-R-L, Charlizetheron. Yeah, and her son, she says I did more research, and she said that he told her he was not a boy, he was a girl. So that's why she decided to let him be comfortable in what he do. Because most when the kids come here, they're very comfortable with themselves. They already know who they are, because I knew who I was when I came here. But like I said, one of my videos, family tradition and the way things that were taught up to your parents, they make you do, they think it's the norm to make you, like have a family, have kids, whatever. I knew I should be helping travel the world, help different people, help my neighborhoods and stuff like that. But I have did that through the years. But I'm glad to have my kids, don't get me wrong. But I knew who I was when I came here, And my mom said she knew she wanted to do the same thing, but her mom convinced her of the same thing. So I guess that was a generational thing. So I want to break that. All my kids are grown now, okay, and I have been traditional with them as well, but now I'm trying to get on a whole nother level with them as well as my grandkids because I'm willing to change. There's no, I'm not that type of person to just stay like that, okay. Uh, so this how the boy looked when he first came, and like I showed y'all, this how he is now, and then we got the other stars, if I can find it. Okay. Well, y'all know the other stars. They showed them Will and different other ones. Okay. So I was thinking about Sodom and Gomorrah, right? When they had to flee the city, you know, and his wife turned into pillar of stone, right? Okay. And then we have all the people that supposedly trying to rape the people, and they didn't care who it was. So it wasn't about homosexuals. It was about rape. Stressed in that, okay? It wasn't about the homosexual thing. It was about rape. They was going to rape anybody. They didn't care the kid, the girls, the boys, if they were young, old. They was just full of wickedness. So that's what it was about. Number one, let's say that. But back to the children issue is, I want to say this first. I think, and I knew this coming up, but like I say, you let things and working and different stuff and people get in your head. But you want your kids to know street smarts as well as everything else. Yeah, they still your little prince, they still your king, your prince and princesses, and and all that kind of stuff. The movies, but okay, they need to know everything. So stop holding stuff from them. I seen an interview with a man. He was talking about the Cardi B video. Well, before I get further on that, let's go. Teach your kids, to me, love their selves, who they are, okay? Because parents, you got to learn to do that for yourselves first, okay? But tell them how beautiful they are, how handsome they are, and how important their private parts are, and how beautiful that is. You know what I'm saying? And teach them about who may touch them the wrong way, and what to do at that point. I mean, that's why they showed the Home Alone movies. That's why they showed the Little Rascals. They were letting you know that kids are more intelligent than you give them credit for. We want to keep them in that box, that we want to protect them and all that, but different countries have their children working from 2 3 years old, and we think that's wrong. No, it's not. Kids come here doing stuff. I was listening to one of the billionaires, well, he's almost a billionaire, on uh I can never say her name right. Estera, Astra, Star Goddess, and she had, I think his name was Bill. I forgot his last name, but he was talking about at 7 years old. They were poor. He had holes in his shoes, holes in his socks, and he was watching his friends go and get ice cream off the ice cream truck, and they all was from the same ghetto neighborhood, but his family couldn't afford it. But mom and them raised up, how we do, raised up money for Christmas to get him toys, and he was like, "What I need toys for is all through the year. I won't. I can't get what I want. I can't even buy ice cream." So he started selling all his toys to his friends, family, and stuff. And he started getting his money, could buy him some ice cream, and then from that point, he know how to do other business ventures. Kids know. How many kids now today are very smart and rich? Okay, and this internet is helping them so much. You know, so teach them those type of things. Teach them about their bodies and the sexual part. And hopefully you're not a parent. I'm just gonna be straight up. That's trying to do that to your child because you don't want them to know. Then you got the babysitters. You got the family members. You got the grandpa. You got the uncles, the auntie, the dads, the moms, the sisters, the brothers. You got so many these generational things because we came from bloodlines of incest. All of us. You know, pharaohs would marry their sisters and brothers. Might have been from different moms, but we're not sure how all of that went. Kids need to know this stuff. You know, yeah, if you've been raped or anything happened to you or tell them what's going on. Look at that. They was looking for a little boy a long time ago, and the neighbor had kidnapped him. The neighbor had a whole wall that was like a room that he would keep the boy. And some had underground things. They looking and the neighbor with them looking. You know what I'm saying? And then we got what? Let me say if you've been tricked, born, raped, and deceived, decide to stay that way. Oh yeah, and some people. Oh yeah, so we don't know who our surrounding is. You got to tell the kids. It's strangers. Who's stranger? My baby don't know. My baby's with strangers. Okay, everybody you meet that you don't know is a stranger. Point blank. Period. Even in your neighbor, in your family, when you meet them for the first time. But you gotta explain to them why the ones that's dangerous, how that dangerous person might act, or the signs of it, or try to get you off to their self, or tell you to do something. You gotta get more specific to these children because they don't think they. Some of them scared to even talk to somebody outside. You know, and speak to people because you got the stranger thing going on. You got to know, be more specific in what you telling the kids, okay? And I put note on here, if you got tricked, like I had one friend, his best friend's dad raped him when he used to go play with his best friend. And I had a girlfriend, her best friend's mom raped her. You see what I'm saying? Didn't tell their parents. Now they feel some type of way about themselves, but they think that they was told that the first sex you have is the sex that you gonna remain to be the rest of your life. And these people want families. They want to be so-called regular. You see, so you got to tell the kids what's really going on. You got some people who are pregnant and find out they want a boy, but they got a girl, and will study, talk to the baby, or even like you don't want it because it's not what you wanted, or they rubbing their stomach to make sure it be like that. You come out with a child that's gay, you did that. Okay, point back. Period. Some gay people told me that's what happened to them in their lives. Okay, some people are born, like we say, raped, you know, and then you decide to stay that way. You know what I'm saying? That's not right. I mean, figure it out. For whatever reasons, that's you. Don't try and be bitter Betty. Okay, for one, I'm saying that part. Then I met a lady. She got raped by a woman. She decided to turn gay, so she decided that the lady messed up her life, so she gonna go around and rape other little kids and mess up their lives. You know they're doing that every day, right? Teach your kids this. How to act, what to do, what people going to see, what they going to, everything. You got to tell them. They all on the media now trying to make a child be gay. No. If that child tell you that they gay, or they tell you that they like another gender, they could have came from past lives. Y'all believe that or not? They could have came from past life and still playing that same role here in another body. Explain. Find out more about their parents if you don't know. Okay? And explain that to them once you find out. They might have to tell you. I met a little boy, he told his parents the last time he was here and when he died and everything, took him to the people's house and told people all about who he was and how his bedroom looked, the whole 9 years. He was 8 years old. Everybody was crying. So these kids could tell you something because we reincarnate. Okay, we reincarnate. So yeah, I was saying about Bitter Betty, I was saying about the lady. Don't be trying to make people that don't want to do that be that way. Now, I think that goes back to the twin flame theory. And I put that on one of my videos. I was looking for that picture, but I couldn't find that picture of the first humans. This is my research, whether it's true or not. It was 2 heads, 4 arms, 4 legs. They were very fast and everything. And they say either Zeus or somebody, they were too powerful. So he decided to split them apart. That's where that Bible story and getting out the rib and all that kind of stuff. Whatever. But that's where that part come from. But if that's what the first human, they're trying, is there, I'm going to ask a question. Is their agenda to make everybody that way back again, wanting to be with the same sex in order to make you more human? Or is it to stop that from happening? Because we come into the age of Aquarius into the female part. It's time for females, the 13th sign of Fucus, to be set on a pedestal, be released, or whatever the deal may be. Time for patriarchy, time for a balance. Let's put it like that. Stop dumbing down women, making little girls or feel this way or that way. That's my perception. That's what I'm thinking. That's my research. So it's time for a balance. We have to, because the cosmos is being birthed chaos. So chaos came from the type of woman. I don't know who started the woman and man thing. Why is named woman and man? Because I don't think there was no gender. I understand what they're trying to say and what they're trying to do, but that's deep. But you got to spoon-fed people till they research things for themselves. And a lot of people lazy, and they not. And I'm pretty sure maybe 2 people gonna listen to this video. I don't know. But anyway, you got to stop being lazy. You got to, y'all, everybody get downloads. Everybody get them. Whether you drunk on the corner. I done been a drunk that could tell me some stuff. Baby, I live with them and met them and everything. They told me some stuff that helped me in my life. I don't care if it was on drugs. Used to be the lady, she used to shoot up. And while she preparing her stuff, she was telling me some fantastic stuff. Okay. So anyway, and see, then Lot and his wife. Okay, let's go back to Sodom and Gomorrah. So after that, they freed them from that. Okay, so I know this metaphors and these to decode this stuff, and I'm gonna take the time to decode what that actually was meaning and what that meant, because life don't do nothing but flip. It does nothing but repeat itself. So now we're in so many things in the Bible right now, but this specific one is about Lot, the Sodom and Gomorrah. And then you get off, and his wife turned the pillow of stone, like I showed you. And then his kids, when he reached the cave, and saying that the girl said that we might not have see no men, so let's rape dad. Okay, and got him drunk. However that went. Okay. However that went resulted in them getting pregnant. Okay, another incest. Okay, so let's see. They supposed to be virgin girls. Let me see if I'm not missing anything. Tell story of this or no. Previous but we not. Okay, let them. Trying to make it okay. Okay, are they trying to make it okay for fathers to go to bed with their children now? Okay, is that what they trying to do? So they going from the getting the boy kids to wear dresses, the girls to wear, I guess, men clothes, which everybody do anyways. Clothes don't make you anyway. But so it's the agenda for the pedophiles, the grown men, like they're already doing and kidnapping your kids. That's another thing. And what about the kidnapping? You tell your kids, what is your plan on the kidnapping? What is your plan on, for your child when they're away from you at these schools that we supposed to be teaching our own kids at home? But these schools and these places they go, what is it, what they need to look for while they out? Not paranoid, but how to look so nobody know they looking, and to what I'm saying, so they won't get kidnapped and different things, about that. But anyway, back to all the pedophiles. Is this what y'all trying to do to make it illegal for you to rape a child, or you get a child because maybe he was gay, disrespect? People disrespect it. So will it be okay for you to do that? Teachers been doing that for years. We used to have a couple that used to come when I was in junior high and hide in the bathroom and take girls off and rape them. Both of them did. The husband and the wife, man or woman, whatever they was. You know what I'm saying? So you're teaching them about that. They just stopped the rule, as far as I know of, in school, of two people going to the restroom together. And then who going, what type of person that is going with them to the restroom. You know what I'm saying? You teaching them how that person might act, who they are, because we got plenty agents all over the place. We got plenty actors at school that's not teachers. That's not principals. They're there to dumb down your children. They're there, different things they're there for. Do you know? Do y'all know what's going on? Um, yeah. Uh, Let me see what I'm trying to make that. Go to be with it. Even trying to make it okay for father. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, like I was talking about the Home Alone movie. Okay. Um, and other children's movies. They telling you to teach your kid how to take care of themselves. How would a mother leave a child, one of her children, and don't check all of her little flock? Okay. I don't know if it happened or not, but that child took care of it. So the child was, just had to learn to do that, and he was comfortable after that. Oh, I was saying about the children of Lot. Okay, after the girls raped him, it's a Chinese guy, which I had found it out by reading the Bible multiple times, because I started asking questions to. At the time, I thought it was asking questions about life and the Bible and different things, and I want to know the truth. So as I researched more, I found this out as well. So a Chinese guy happened to want to know how did he become Chinese. So he did the history and everything, and he found out about Lot and his daughters. This is what they telling us, okay? And they, because of the, I guess the so-called punishment or whatever, and the eyes because of incest, and that's why they're Japanese and Chinese people, but they were black first, okay? The whole world was black. Whether y'all like to hear that or not, you probably click off right now. But do your research. Skin color matters. I'm my family's Creole and hate from Haitian, and my mom got white in her. I got so many colors in me. We ain't gonna talk about it. Okay. So yeah, that's where the Japanese and Chinese they say come from. Solomon, Gomorrah, Lot's daughters. Each one of them had a Japanese Chinese child, and that's where you got that from. Brilliant people. Don't get me wrong. Um, you can believe they are until they're coming to their rescue. I don't know if it's because they'll say the kids got oh, okay. I'm just talking about that. Why is her son? Okay, yeah, I was talking about this girl. Now I know. She said her child told her, "I'm not a boy, I'm a girl." So it's at first I was like, "Is that your private monkey now?" You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Dennis Rodman kind of gave us an example, you know. But decode, we got to decode all this stuff. What this stuff really telling us, you know. What is it, getting all of us out of our comfort zone, you know, testing us, you know what I'm saying? Not only just blacks, so-called blacks, why they call us blacks, not only bloodlines, not only, I'm going to say bloodlines. We all part of bloodlines. I can't think of the other word right now. He told her he was, okay, yeah, can we respect that? Yeah, we can respect that. You know, for your child, most families, if your child tell you that, you be trying to slap the gayness out of him and beat him to death. Think that's gonna tell or disown him. You need to go. I don't want to see you no more. And know that's at the bottom of you. Don't even go there. One of y'all was deep or had them thoughts. Stop lying to yourself. Be who you are. It's time for everybody to be who they are. Everything finna be exposed anyway. Ain't no holding nothing back. Remember, and I don't know if y'all read the Bible part, not stressing about whatever. And it says a little bird will hear what you're saying and go and tell somebody. But that's what's happening now. Okay. All the little secrets and the little things you kept in the dark is coming to light. Okay. Um, let's see. Yeah, they got sacrificing kids now. We on the phone all the time. They done kidnap one, taking the poor little child melanin out their body. Uh, uh, Parts in their body. Then it's one part. I'm supposed to got that thing. It's a chakra that's in a child before they turn 12 years old, and it's for youth. Okay. Then they taking their blood. Kim Kardashian showed you that, taking the blood from a child, and you know it was a black child with more melanin in it, and making youthful. You know, tell your kids all this stuff. Sit them down and tell them. I don't care if they get scared. Tell them little by little. You know, yeah, eating them and eating us. Now they talking about the apocalypse thing. They done program people. I don't know what the shot about, but we waiting for them to switch a switch at any time. The people who got the shot, they line to turn to the apocalypse thing. We don't know what's going on no more. But it's happened before, but it's twisting. It's twist. It's a twist. What they call it? I can't think of the name of it. Uh, okay. Yeah, torturing them, torturing us, putting fear in them, spiritual and physically. Then seeing things. The movies tell you about the monster in the closet. They tell you your mama somebody in the closet. They tell you that it's true. They scan them. Then the girl was talking about as Star Goddess. I'm sorry, I can't mess up my name. But Shira, that's the other channel. That where I was going with that, I lost my train of thought. I was in the closet. Oh, about when I was showing y'all about time to die, where you can't go above. So if you have a certain amount of melanin and nobody carries you to the cosmos, and you know, according to what's good, she made another example of how you could be blocked by different people who are sitting there waiting on some melanin to get to the cosmos, and how some of them just decide to not even fool with that to try to get out, and they stay here and they hunt people, punks, because they mess with my grandbaby. So you gonna scare a little child, and they do that, pretend to be monsters, and they go around and scare your children. Do some research. The kids need to know that and what to do. I had found something too. Um, and I found something, and it was saying about they would put certain little coins under the kids' pillows. Oh man, I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. I know it's gonna be a second part. I already knew it was.